Dude, I just dropped 60 grand on a brand new ditch witch. Come on, let's go check it out. So now we're on the way to check out the first job site, 7:15 in the morning, super early. It's foggy as hell, you can't see anything. But we're gonna check them out, see what they're doing, and then we'll roll. Forks are in. I bought those forks for 900 bucks. I sold it to them for 600. You got a good deal on those forks. First stop of the day, we have Danny, Gilberto. They're here to buy the forks. So today I got a little surprise when we get to the next job site. It's a pretty big surprise, but they're gonna come take the forks now, and then we'll see what the surprise is later. All right, stop one is done. Made sure the boys were doing everything according to plan. Now we're going to stop two. I'm bringing Danny and Gilbert along because they wanted to see the new job site. This is a big job site. So, taking you with, let's roll. We literally added these palm trees yesterday and they changed the entire look of the house. Everything is different, like, it's amazing. Here it is, the new ditch witch. Just kidding, that's the old one. This is the new one. I should have got this way long time ago. Long time ago. So here is gonna be a massive patio. It's 4,000 square feet and it's gonna wrap around. These are 2x2 big pavers and they're gonna be stacked running bunks, so 50, 50, 50, 50. And they're gonna go all along here. Now all they're gonna do is level everything out, spread the sand compact, and the boys are gonna just start laying the pavers. That's gonna be fun. They're gonna use this yellow thing, it's a compactor, and they're gonna make this very hard. And then my guy is gonna jump on the big ditch witch and you're gonna see it in action because we're gonna spread the sand everywhere. We just came back from a little coffee break. The boys are, they compacted, they took their break. Now we're getting ready to lay the sand and see the ditch witch in action. Now the boys are gonna grab the big ditch witch and they're gonna spread all this sand out. Right now they're doing the string to make sure everything, the base rock is all the same level. And then we're gonna roll with the sand. Dude, I am so excited to see the new ditch witch in action. Like, I've had this one for going on 5 years. So seeing the new one go, pumped. Yo, this thing is so sick. Like, I can't believe how sick this is. Look at this, this is a beast, monster. Those lights make it look so cool. Actually, you could do 2 buckets in one. That's what they're gonna do right now. And you're probably wondering, why doesn't the ditch witch just spread it out? It's because, look over here, when they turn, the base gets all messed up. And it's not ideal. So that's why they gotta do this. It's not gonna take very long. It's not even a big deal. Okay, so this is Gilbert, this is Danny. Last year in September, we had like a little meetup. They came out and I found out, I'm like, dude, what do you guys do? They're like, we love to do landscaping. I'm like, well, what do you do now? Security at Apple. I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, why? And he's like, what? You were like scared, right?
Yeah. Scared.
Scared.
To go full time, yeah.
You're 21.
At the time, 19. He was 19, I was 20.
They were scared. Fear. Because they didn't know, right? Did you even do like little jobs on the side? Or
we had no idea how to bid. We had no idea how to run something. We had nothing. We just I know how to build it a little bit. I had some experience, but that's about it.
And now they started up their own deal. They just got a ditch witch. And now they're banging out. What'd you do in sales last month?
October was 150. September was
crazy.
It was like 90.
Holy smokes! And this guy told me he's like, I got 5 jobs going at the same time. I'm like, what? I don't do that. It's crazy. It's just too much stress for me.
There used to be a pile of base rock and just us two with the shovel and wheelbarrows.
And dude, you literally they convinced Ditch Witch to give them the machine, right?
Yeah, we're young, no credit.
Yeah.
And I told them, I said, look, we're spending too much renting. I said, I need to own a Ditch Witch.
Yeah.
I said, help me out, please.
Yeah.
I know, in the long run it'll be cool. Right now it's it gets to it. It's stressful, but it's all worth it. Man. It's fun. You know?
In the beginning when I started, it was not cool. It was like I don't even know what I'm doing. You know, I'm just doing something. And now we're doing like this stuff, which is nuts. Somehow this happened. We left the truck here and we come the next day, and this happened. I don't know how that happened, but our man is here, and he's gonna try and fix it. We're gonna walk this thing around. We're gonna do a little walkthrough of the Ditch Witch. Carlos. Okay, now let's do a little walkthrough. Why did I buy this thing? Because we needed it. This piece right here, it broke on my old one, and I was out of a Ditch Witch, and I rented one, but I rented a piece of garbage for like 700 bucks for 2 days. Never have one of anything, always have two of everything. So I was like, I need another one. So I told the guy, get me a new Ditch Witch, but get me a bigger one. So I got this one. This thing is very special. I got the weight kit, which now I can take one layer of pavers off of the pallet, literally one layer of pavers. So I take like 10 pavers off of the top, and this thing with the proper forks can lift it. That's a big deal. The bucket is massive, okay? The light bar, obviously you saw the light bar. The light bar was very impressive. And check out what's under the hood. This thing can move. That's all we need to know. It can move. The salesman, he brought me forks, but they were the wrong forks, so he took them back. He's bringing me new forks again. And this thing is really nice because you can open this up. I gotta be careful with my broken hand. And then here goes your diesel. Hey, by the way, if Ditch Witch is watching this, dude, that was pretty shady to do. You brought this thing to me with 3/4 of a tank of fuel. It should come with a full tank of gas, full tank of diesel. Like, what the heck? So we got half tank, not a big deal. Got a hydraulic tank here. Right here, we got a bunch of the hydraulic stuff here. Let me close this thing up. One of my biggest complaints on this thing was that when you want to throttle up, it's a little button right here. And this button is really annoying because it wears down. So now they fixed it. This is the throttle, which is huge. And then we have lights. We have the fuse box here. Reverse. These knobs are much nicer than the old one. This thing is much nicer. It's more stubby. And on this we have a air filter meter. So when it gets to red, that means the filter needs to be cleaned out or changed. The first 10 hours I need to go and I check and torque everything to make sure everything is torqued properly. This is a really big deal right here. These caps. The entire reason why I bought this is because this thing fell out and the bearings got all dirty and they got all rusted, and this thing literally just slid right out. So poor design here, very poor design. Very good design here. Everything is just better on this Ditch Witch because they had their runs with this. They tried it. This thing is very impressive, but this thing is like twice as impressive as this, because without this machine, literally everything has to be done by hand. So they solved a massive problem for landscapers, builders by using this little guy. But this thing is just way better. So if you're in the market and you're like, man, T, this is expensive, dude. I don't know how the hell you bought this. Okay, yes, it was 60 grand, but I pay monthly, and I took this out on a 24-month loan, 2,500 bucks a month. It's a little bit less, it's like 24 and change. Not a big deal. If I hire a guy, pay him 20 bucks an hour, he's gonna cost $3,200 a month for 4 weeks. So this thing is 1,000 bucks less. And my employees just absolutely love it because it's less work. It makes it easier for them. Highly, highly recommend getting one. And if you're scared, do it anyway. And this is gonna save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, and honestly, it's gonna make you a lot of money because you have this thing and you look professional. You pull up to a job site with this machine, customers are like, man, this guy's not messing around. Let's go. Throw some money at him. And that's really all that matters. That's it for the Ditch Witch. Highly recommend it. Just do it. Do yourself a favor, do your employees a favor, do your company a favor, do your future a favor. And with that being said, my name is Tigran. Applewood Landscaping is the company. Subscribe, like, comment. Drop in the comments what you think of this thing. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Would you get one? Did I pay too much for it? Did I get ripped off? Just let me know what you think. Peace.